All right, it's that time of the week again. Gonna do an arrive and drive in the Gen 4 Cup here at the Legacy Atlanta Motor Speedway. Gonna be 80 laps of fun. We are the number 5 car, and we will be gridding 18th. If you're new to the series, I don't do any practice. I don't qualify. Just show up, get on track, and see what we can get. So I will catch you guys when we come to the green. Alright, here we go. As always, just going to take it easy here at the start. Not trying to really gain anything here. Goal for the race is going to be a top 8. If we can gain 10 positions, I think that'll be pretty good for us. I've seen some guys driving the high line, especially in 1 and 2, and then coming down.
Here we go.
I'm not really a high line guy, so we'll see if it works or not. People already spinning tires.
Full course yellow. Watch out.
Holy shit! Wow, that escalated quickly.
This car is out. Line up single file behind car 09. Safety cars out. Pits are closed.
Cold tires are a bitch. Might as well save some fuel, but I think I saw like 7 or 8 guys spinning there. Man, it's too early in the morning for that mess.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Yeah, I saw the leaders spinning, and then I saw the guy in the wall like in front of me here, and then I look out of the corner and I see somebody here, and then all of a sudden there's like the 9 coming across. Wow, that'll wake you up quick. Hopefully on the next one everybody will kind of take it easy and at least let us get started. Forgot to mention strength field is 2575 for this race.
Pits are open.
I'm at 3721 entering. I forget if it shows on the bottom right, like with the strength of field or not. As y'all can see, I don't see that. I just have the regular iRacing one up, so. Pro YouTuber here, not knowing what I'm showing you guys and what I'm not.
Safety cars out. Pits are closed.
Changes that I made to the setup or whatever, I'm running a 14:1 steering ratio. I dropped the brake bias down to 62. And I moved the offset to -10 to help straighten it on the straightaways. I typically like to run the 16:1 on anything over a mile in the current gen stuff, but with this being so loose, I drop it down to 14 to help me catch it when it gets a little bit loose. You can kind of feel when it's going to go a little bit easier with the lower ratios, in my opinion. Of course, it's all personal preference. Should be a one-stop race if we go green.
Okay, Ken, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Alright, here we go for round 2. My defensive back coach used to say, keep your head on a swivel. You never know where they're going to come from. Because we're a little more up in the field, I'm going to go a little like, earlier here, but
11.
Still not going to be
Green flag,
pushing
we're
it.
racing.
Got a car low inside.
Stay down
13.
there.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear down low. Hold your line. Inside. Clear low. Clear low. Inside. Hold your line. Still there.
The leader's just done a 33.2 P10.
Clear inside.
Actually wasn't wanting to pass those guys on the outside. I just had such a run when they checked up.
All right, Ken.
Outside. Still there. Still there.
Be sure to give those guys plenty of room. The front stretch is
The leader's just done a 31.4.
more dangerous than people give it credit for, because the inside line doesn't know how much room to give the outside, and the outside trying to give room to the inside line will go, and then they'll end up getting loose and just go straight into the wall. So a little more treacherous than people give it credit for. Okay, and I notice everybody doing a late entry, so I may do that this next time. There's a gap behind this white car, so I may go high here and let him go.
31.2. Your last lap time was 31.4. The
He
car
had
in front has
this
just
idea
done
to go
a
high around
31.3.
me. Just learning to dance with each other. Well, he didn't know the steps. Alright, that felt really stable. That felt really nice. I think we had
That was
a little trail
31.4.
breaking in, and we've got a recipe for success. Notice a lot of guys in this car, they're not getting all the way to the bottom and harvicking it the way that I usually do. So I'm not going to worry about that as much right now. But yeah, just entering a little high, little drag of the brake. I'm at 62 bias, like I said before. It helps it turn. And yeah, I think we can rock and roll with this. We're still going to wait on the tires to come in before we start making a push. But yeah, I'm feeling really comfortable in the car right now.
Fastest lap for Barron, 31.2.
I am not pushing here.
P9.
They're getting to the bottom a lot easier than I am. I was trying to get to the bottom there and didn't. Don't know if I need to add more trail brake or just let off earlier. The top three are running the high line in 1 and 2, which I'm not going to do. Every time I try to run the high line, I tend to push it a little too hard on entry and I slide up and scrape the wall. And then I overcorrect and I'm like 3/10 slower. It feels great and it's 3/10 slower, and it's like, well, that's obviously not what they're doing either. So, know what you can do, know what you can't, race within those limits. Alright, I used a little more trail brake there to get to the bottom. Still felt nice. Alright. I need to make sure I get to the bottom a little better than 1 and 2.
That car is a damn demon.
Three and 4 I feel really good in. I'm still trying to figure out 1 and 2. Because if I have the higher entry in 1 and 2, I can't seem to get to the bottom. And if I go low, it sounds like it's bogging down the car a little bit.
Was 32.4.
Having to wait a little too long to get on the gas, but may not have been too bad.
That lap was a 32.5.
Got to the bottom too early there. Felt good. Why can't we just do that every time? Coming up on halfway through the fuel run, which is usually when things start turning around for us.
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
But I have not been on the inside of somebody with old tires, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get by them or just get bogged down. We may be stuck for a little bit until the tires make enough of a difference to where they can't defend. And I may try the outside. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if he's getting impatient and looking at the outside, or if he's starting to get tight and just drifting up. It looks like he's going high through the middle of the turn, which means he's getting tight, which is good for me. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Your lap time was a 32.7.
She was on skates on the front stretch that time.
The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds.
If he was loose on the back, he's definitely going to be loose on the straight here.
That lap time was 33.2.
So there's baby in it, and then there's not being able to full throttle until you're at the start finish. And we're at the second stage now. I have a feeling somebody's going to wreck soon. We're not going to get our green flag in.
Sorry about that. You checked up really hard going in there.
Owen is having an awful time with his rear tires. If you're ever having that problem, like, just don't even full throttle for a lap or two. Let the rears cool and see if they come back to you. I can tell he's not doing that because I'm not passing him. And it's just going to get worse and worse for him. You got to pay the price at some point. Earlier you do it, the better. He's eventually going to snap loose and
33.0. Okay, Ken.
probably take us out with him.
Keep it up.
I'm being way easier on the throttle than I thought I would be even at the end of a run. These cars are fun because they're loose, but I guarantee you the 7 is not having fun right now.
You've just done a 33.2.
We'll say though, we're not catching the pack like I thought we would later on in the fuel run, so that's interesting.
You've just done a 33.1.
Alright, trying to figure out how and when to do this here. This may be difficult to get around him running that outside line. He's just going to have a run on the straights. And if he doesn't get a run, he's going to get loose and go to the inside like that and take me out. So
Your lap times are pretty consistent.
I'm not in a really big hurry, because I'm running pretty close to as hard as I could anyway at this point. Been letting it go a little deeper in the corners before I brake to see if I can make up any ground, and I'm just not. That was a big break for me, him going to the inside there. Kind of messed up his mojo.
You've just done a 33.4.
This may be a pit stop pass.
That lap time was 33.3. Full course yellow, watch out.
Alright.
Pace car is out. Line up single
No green
file
flag
behind
stops
car
this
number
race.
07. Full course yellow, pits are closed.
We'll have to go a little bit harder here at the front. I still don't want to go like super hard, but a little harder, and then be able to maintain with these guys.
Pits
I
are
know
open.
one thing. That front stretch is like you're driving on black ice.
11, you either need to get up here and pass us or tow if your car can't move, otherwise we're all going to get black flags.
The leader is pitting now. What's your speed limit in the pits? The pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Box in 5, 4, 3.
Wasn't just
2,
the 11,
1.
I guess.
Box now.
Almost ran through it. 6185, burn them up.
God damn, my right front was gone.
The 7 cut me off that early and then drove through that many pit stalls. What a dick. I checked up because I thought he was going to stop early, and okay. I'd have probably had him had he not done that.
The Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 111 Fahrenheit.
Pace car's in 4.
Show me 41.3 left
Safety
in the
car is
race.
out. Pits are now open.
Estimated 48. That's their JRT, not what you guys see. So, definitely can make it. What do we have? One set of tires left. I would like this to go green flag. Definitely think we can get our top 8 if it does.
No, it's like you're driving on black ice all the way through it.
So the guy
Safety
saying
car
the
is out.
trial
Pits
is
are now
scary with
open.
these things is that
That
guy.
must be hotter
I
in
agree.
this race. All the other races I've done, it's never been that bad.
It was scary for him. So, track is cooling off though. It's down to 111. It started at 116.
It's definitely slippery out here now.
We're going green next time by. Okay, Ken. We're halfway home.
So we can't lay back on the start,
40 laps
but
remaining on this tank.
I don't plan on like pushing it super hard either. Just hope that somebody isn't right behind me wanting to push hard.
The 4 car will be pitting first lap through turns 3 and 4. Please don't run me over on the inside.
Black flag or you didn't take fuel.
Yeah, I have a feeling a couple of us have it.
Nice. Still bad, but also nice.
I wish they would go to the apron a little early, but they're not going to.
The pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 10. Green flag.
They're wrecking.
Outside, outside. Line. Go there. Hold your line. You're all clear high.
Must have stayed down in the infield. I'm gonna say hi here.
Came in himself a black flag and saved y'all.
Outside. 3 wide in the middle.
Full course yellow. Watch out.
So much for remembering I'm in a pit.
I mean, you
Safety
could have
cars
pulled
out.
down on the
Pits are
backstretch
closed.
on the apron in 3 and 4.
This effing series, man. Come on. You've got to be kidding me.
Hold your wreck when you're
Pits are open.
brake when you're wrecking. Jeez. Where's the 5?
I'm coming.
Cool, got you.
Watch your
Got
speed
the
limit in
guy.
the pits. Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Oop. And we're killed. Absolutely killed. Yet another fantastic race brought to you by Arrive and Drive. Awesome.